duties, I presented a memo to the Council on sector reform laws, which was part of the minutes, or rather, there is a mission which World Bank and AFD, Africa Finance Development, directed that this sector must be reformed by way of having laws which Bauchi State was able to have passed. The two laws on rural access, rural agency, and state road fund to be operationalized. This program of RAMP, we have 19 participating states in the federation, and it happened that Bauchi State is number one in meeting all the requirements and what have you for that, for the success of that project amongst the 19 participating states, then followed by Akwa Ibom. That was even why they chose Bauchi to be a pilot scheme, which led to the award of the contract for the construction of 90-kilometer Liman-Katagun-Luda Road, which is a rural road. And not only that, we have now, by next month, God's willing, we would be able to award additional 3 more roads from across the 3 senatorial districts. In the magnanimity of His Excellency, the 3 zones are not left behind. Bauchi South, Bauchi Central, and Bauchi North, which is totaling about 75 kilometers of road, again, rural roads, which are being processed and are going to be awarded by next month by the World Bank in collaboration with the State Project Implementation Unit. So to further gain more on this program, which, yeah, we all know it's a loan from the World Bank and the AFD, you have to meet up some certain standards. That is, setting up these agencies, which their laws were passed since December 2022, to make them operational, to recruit the chief executives at minimum level, that is to have DGs, 2 director generals, that is of the sovereign state road fund, and the rural access rural agency. That rural access rural agency, by the time it becomes operational, it will be handling almost every road, rural road projects in the state. And the sovereign, sorry, I keep on saying sovereign, the state road fund will be charged with the responsibility of generating revenue for the road to be constructed, that is in the rural areas. Because this loan, or rather the program, it has a lifespan, which we are in midterm now, even though seeing how the program is being accepted amongst the 19 states that are participating now, which the initial amount given by the World Bank stood at $575 million, and coupled with the fact that the economy of the country, we know where it is, and cost of goods and services, and the value of our naira, which has gone down seriously. So the World Bank and the AFD, they have made a declaration by next year, January, they are going to scale up the facility to $1 billion for the 19 participating states to have access to that money. And it's not like the state is having a particular amount of money out of it, depending on how fast, how quick you are to have the projects that you want to get financed on. That is, the more you have designs and what have you of the number of kilometers you have from 1 to 1,000 or 2,000 kilometers rural routes, they are going to be funded from that fund. Then not only that, the state government had provided its own counterpart, which we are the first state to meet up the requirement of those 2 agencies, World Bank and the AFD, by having to pay 1.5 billion naira, which is in that our account, of the counterpart, and up till today some are even at 58 million naira. So followed by Akwa Ibom State. So now they have again considered Bauchi and Akwa Ibom to be the pilot schemes that they will come within next month to kickstart the process of getting this law operationalized. By the time we recruit the head of the agencies, they are building their offices for them here in Bauchi and Akwa Ibom. So, in a nutshell, this is what we have presented before the council, and the council graciously considered all our requests, that is to immediately kickstart the process of operationalizing these two laws to become functional, and it will give the state the latitude to even have an opportunity to employ our teaming youths, especially the technical ones. And the other one, which is more of finance background, that is the State Road Fund, because it is going to be managed by experts in finance, and to have their own boards as well, which is going to be a board of trustees. So this is where we are, and the council have graciously considered that memo and approved it. Thank you so very much.
Today being 22nd of November 2023, I presented a memo on the construction and rehabilitations of 16 roads and Sharia Court of Appeal. Let me commend the Executive Governor of Bauchi State, Senator Bala Abdulkadir Muhammad, Jagaban Kauran Bauchi, Jagaban Katago, and Trakin Nengi for a job well done. Let me also comment on his activities by saying Bala Muhammad Kaura has succeeded where great men with less ability would have failed. Today, I presented about 16 road constructions. One, the construction of Boy, Gambar, Sara, Lere Road of about 25 kilometers. The contractor will be Habib Engineering Nigeria Limited on a cost of about 11.3 billion. Two, constructions of 2 numbers of flyovers in Bauchi town. One at Unity Market, then the other one will be at Central Roundabout, to be constructed by CCECC Nigeria Limited on the cost of 20 billion naira. 3, we have rehabilitations of Dindima, Yashi, Mainamaji Road. The contractor will be Trajecta Nigeria Limited on the cost of 9.9 billion. The first road will be dualizations of dualization of Amias Palace, Azare to Satraco roundabout, all in Azare town. At the cost of the contractor will be Mother Cat on the cost of 4.4 billion. 5. We have dualizations of 11 kilometer road, Kano Road, from GSS Ningi to Butuba, to be done by Mother Cat at the cost of 10.3 billion. 6. Dualization of 7 kilometer road from 80 Rufai College to GSS Misa, still to be taken over and to be constructed by Mother Cat on the cost of 4.5 billion. 7. We have constructions of Walameji, Doka, Rabin Zurbi, Das Road to be constructed by Habib Nigeria Limited, Habib Engineering Nigeria Limited, on the cost of 2.2 billion. Then we have number 8, construction of Sabong Aura, Birishi, Gandu, BRC, on the, for 4.5 kilometer road to be constructed by Habib Nigeria Limited on the cost of 2.6 billion. Number 9, we have constructions of Bayara Township Road of about 1.1 kilometer to be done by Habib Nigeria Limited. Engineering Limited on the cost of 737 million 951 291.75. Number 10, we have constructions of Zango, Gwalameji, Gwanaga Mayaka, 4 kilometers road to be done by Habib Engineering Limited on the cost of 4.5 billion. Constructions of Sharia Court of Appeal in Bauchi town by Hins Nigeria Limited on the cost of 606 million. Number 12, construction of Bayara Gajiba Road to be done by Prudence Nigeria Limited on the cost of 2.6 billion. Then number 13, we have constructions of 2.6 kilometer internal road at Bauchi State University, Gadao, to be done by Habib Engineering Nigeria Limited at the cost of 1.8 billion, sorry. Number 14, rehabilitation of Adamami Disina Jama'are Road to be done by Habib Engineering Nigeria Limited on the cost of 6.8 billion. Then we have constructions of number 16. We have constructions of Gajauli.
Number 15.
Construction of Gajauli and Leme Road to be done by Tractor Nigeria Limited at the cost of 14.2 billion. So those are the laudable achievements that we are posing our Executive Governor and Executive Governor, His Excellency. Thank you.
Journalists who wish to have the correct figures will later come to my office for the correct figures.
Honorable Commissioners, the Head of Service, Special Advisors, and the members of the press, good evening. You all agree with me that there's a laudable project going on in Bauchi that is on the area of infrastructure. And this is an addition to improve Bauchi in so many ways, such as attracting investors into the state. But we all know that infrastructure cannot just go alone without other sectors coming into play, such as the proper implementation and the management of Land Use Act in the state. You will agree with me, as the Honorable Commissioner of Work has just mentioned, there are going to be 2 flyovers that will be constructed in Bauchi Municipal. And this is where the Ministry of Land and other agencies will have to come in. The Council was briefed today on the update on the regularization exercise that is being going on in the Ministry of Land. Regularization exercise is the correction of your land documents. There are so many people that have land, but I know they don't even have a single sheet of paper to prove to us that that land belongs to them. We are doing this regularization exercise in the favor of citizens of Bauchi State. This exercise, when properly done, that is when the public come to the Ministry of Land to regularize their land documents, it safeguards your own property. You are not doing it for us or the government. It's a security on your own property. We say all the wealth we have lies on the land. So we are still carrying on our regularization exercise. Those that have subdivided their lands, those that have transferred, those that have assigned, those that have surrendered, should be able to come to the ministry so that their proper documents will be given to them, especially their certificates of occupancy. As I have said earlier, the issue of construction or infrastructure going on, all the corridors in the state will have to be tidied up. The flyover around Winty and then Central Market cannot be done without tidying up those areas. So we are still calling on the general public to please come forward and continue with the regularization exercise. And again, the council was briefed on the issue of undeveloped plots in the whole state. We have so many undeveloped plots. We are compiling those lists, and then we again forward to the council and decision will be taken. You all agree with me that these structures, undeveloped plots, abandoned structures, serve as a harbor for criminals, which Bauchi relatively we are enjoying peace, we are enjoying our security. So please, we are looking into those abandoned structures and undeveloped plots of lands. You'll find out that some lands are being allocated as far back as 1973, 1974, so today they've not been developed. So we have been directed to look at those kind of plots. We compile their list, and that is in terms of offer. We come up with their list, and then again we come back to the council. Council will direct us on what to do with this. Thank you.
The head of service, honorable commissioners, special advisors, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Today I presented a memo at the State Council for the hosting of the Northeast Joint Domestic Trade Fair in Bauchi State and the need for the upgrade and renovation of the trade fair complex. And alhamdulillah, I'm happy to inform the good people of Bauchi State that the council has graciously approved our request. And this is sequel to the earlier meeting held by His Excellency with his colleagues at the Northeast Governors Forum, sometimes last month, which His Excellency was granted the opportunity to host the Northeast Joint Domestic Trade Fair in Bauchi State. This is collaboration with the Northeast Chamber of Commerce of the 6 states and with the Chambers of Commerce of the states. This is in His Excellency's quest to bundle Bauchi State, to open it up for more commercial activities. We are all aware that most of the thriving economies are tilting towards improving GDPs and ensure productivity and sustainable economic growth. And we want to appreciate His Excellency for actually living up to the expectations of the people of Bauchi State in that aspect. And I want to also inform the good people of Bauchi State that the contract award has been given to Messrs. KG Kingdom to the tune of 497 million naira. To be able to complete the project within the stipulated time period of 30 days. And I want to also inform the good people of Bauchi State that the event is slated to hold on the 15th of January 2024 to the 6th of February 2024. I want to also urge the good people of Bauchi State to take good advantage of this very laudable achievement and development that is coming forward. I want to also appreciate His Excellency in his effort and commitment to ensure that Bauchi State is also actually repositioned in terms of its economic growth and development. And to also inform the good people of Bauchi State that at present, Bauchi State is ranked the number 6 in terms of ease of doing business according to the World Bank ranking. These are all in His Excellency's efforts to make Bauchi State more investor friendly, to attract more investments to the state, to improve on the FDI, that is the foreign direct investments. I want to assure the good people of Bauchi State that very soon the GDP of Bauchi State will also be seeing positive development by the special grace of God. His Excellency, as like my senior colleague has said, Honorable Commissioner for Planning, in his recent trip to China and Abu Dhabi, he has been able to meet up with reputable companies and investors, and MOUs were signed, all in the efforts to woo investors to Bauchi State to come and do business. And to this end, I want to assure the good people of Bauchi State that like the Chinese government had expressed interest to do business with Bauchi State. And they have expressed interest in the areas of agriculture, they have expressed interest in the areas of solid minerals, they have expressed interest in the areas of manufacturing. And we also showcased a good number of some of our investment potentials to these countries. And taking agriculture, for instance, now Bauchi State is blessed with abundant land, arable land, about about 4.2 million hectares of land in Bauchi State. And we can imagine some of the underutilized potentials and some of the untapped potentials. So out of these 4.2 million hectares of land, only about 1.2 or thereabout is actually cultivated. So there is this wide gap, and His Excellency has expressed so much concern to see the possibility of coming up with ideas and suggestions, especially with meeting up with reputable partners that will come and take more advantage in these areas. So I want to congratulate the good people of Bauchi State and to present to them this forthcoming event, that is the Northeast Joint Domestic Trade Fair, and to actually come forward and showcase some of your business opportunities to the world, so that at least other people from some parts of the country could come and take good advantage of some of our resources and advantages that the good people of Bauchi State has. Thank you very much.
Honorable Commissioners, Service, Advisors, members of press, ladies and gentlemen, assalamu alaikum. Mine is very short and direct to the point. Mine is a very short and direct to the point. And actually, each and every one of us will believe that our traditional institutions are our pride, and they are the custodians of our culture. Sometimes in August this year, the local government chairman sat and discussed and agreed that the houses of our royal fathers should be upgraded, renovated for proper and ease of administration. Actually, they are supposed to have an enabling environment to undertake and undergo their own activities. So we submitted a memo to His Excellency the Executive Governor to renovate the houses of 4 areas, palaces of 4 areas, that of Jamahari, Ningi, Das and Bauchi, which stood at the cost of about 2.3 billion, 500 for each of the 3 palaces, that of Das, Ningi, and Jumari, while that of Bauchi would cost about 700 million. So this is what we submitted today, and the council approved the memo on behalf of the State Executive Council.
Thank you. So far, so good. We have heard all the critical resolution of today's Executive Council meeting. My colleague, if there is any questions and clarification, to raise up your hand so that you will ask your questions. How ça va?